you guys, and welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. My name is Samantha. If you're new here, hi. We'd love to have you in the fam, so make sure you hit the subscribe button. And today we're going to be doing the Get to Know Me tag, updated 2025. I did do this tag last year, and I also did it a couple years before that. However, I'm not sure if these are the same questions I did in the last version of it, so we're going to get to know me in today's video. Without further ado, guys, let's jump right in. Okay, so like I usually do for videos, when they're like sit-down videos, I have printed out the questions. So I have 30 questions on here. However, I'm going to probably skip around and not answer a couple of this because some of them are like more personal and I don't think that's... Anyway, so we're just going to get started. So what time do you usually go to bed? So depending on the night, it's anywhere like if we're going to sleep, it's anywhere between like 8:30 and like 9:30ish, just because of the early hours that we work in the morning, because we have early morning shifts. As y'all can tell if y'all were here for Vlogmas / any other vlogs, it's early mornings we get up, so that just depends on how early we go to sleep. Who is your celebrity crush? Now, this one has not changed quite much, but I will always say Robin Gibb. Robin Gibb is my man. He is my man. I have loved that man for 7 or 8 years now. I can't exactly remember how many years, but he's always been the person for my comfort, and I don't know, it's just crazy. However, my other celebrity crush is Shane Fillon. I think that's how you say his last name. He's from Westlife. Shane from Westlife is definitely right up there. So those are my two celebrity crushes. Of course, like actors and stuff. I don't really watch too many like movies and stuff like that to get like crushes on actors. So celebrity crushes are always musicians for me, just because I love men who sing. So that is that. Okay, how would you rate your childhood on a scale from 1 to 10? Definitely at least I'd say an 8, just because like it wasn't perfect growing up. However, I know my parents tried the best to give me the best childhood possible. Life is always complicated in childhood because of the fact that you go through so many different changes, and life is obviously not perfect, so just growing up, you know, obviously you learn things and you go along with them. The next one is, what is your middle name? I'm not telling y'all that just because personal reasons as to why. What are your favorite values in friends? Trust, respect, and honesty, just because of the fact that you have to have valuable like things to have a really good friendship and to be able to trust other people. So having trust, respect, and loyalty and honesty is the top things you should look for in a friendship. What is your funniest memory from high school? Well, given I didn't go to a public high school, I don't really have like memories with like people outside of my online school, because everything happened online in school. So like all my friendships were online through like the school that I went to, so that was that. However, I guess one of the funniest memories is that they were gonna have like a potluck as a prom, so maybe that's how that was gonna be, because my school was like good, but like the ideas it had was not it for like graduation years and stuff. So that was an interesting one. What is your favorite holiday? My favorite holiday is Christmas, and I'm starting to like Valentine's Day a lot more. Mainly just for the reason of like decorations and stuff. Plus, me and Scott are planning Galentine's Day because obviously we don't have a Valentine, so we're gonna do Galentine's Day for us. And of course, things like that. So it's going to be a lot of fun to have like a girls' day, stuff like that. We will work that day. However, it's going to be just a little day for us girls and stuff. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. What is your best trait? Probably the fact that I'm super honest. I have a blunt thing where I'm always honest about everything. And that is something interesting about me, because not a lot of people are always honest, but I always speak the truth, and sometimes it does hurt, but I'd rather be honest than lie about something and try and make a fib out of it, because honesty is where everything begins in life. So it's kind of like start there, and if you don't start there, where are you actually starting? Next up is, what is your favorite restaurant? We have a restaurant here called Taco Sol. They make the best taco burgers, so definitely them. Love them so much. And let's see, what is an interesting fact about you? I guess you could say an interesting fact about me is I've always wanted to play the guitar. However, I don't have a guitar, and I don't really know how to play the guitar, so that is an interesting fact about me. But also the fact is that I write a lot of books, so if y'all did not know that about me, I love to write, and it's definitely one of my biggest passions. Next up is, what is the first thing you notice about people? I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like eyes are definitely the number one thing you always notice about a person. Just because of the fact that, like, you're like, oh, you can see the honesty and the truth behind their eyes. For some reason, I can always read people through their eyes, so I think that's, like, a major thing that you notice about people when first meeting them. Okay, so the next one is, what is your spirit animal? I don't really know if I have a spirit animal, but I guess you could say, like, a golden retriever would be my spirit animal because I love being soft at heart, and I love golden retrievers. I love dogs of all kinds of breeds and things like that. Next up is, what is your favorite piece of clothing? Now, if you've been on my channel for a long time, you guys know that the number one thing I buy, whether it be locally in like stores here in my state or when I go on vacation, I'm always buying Def Leppard shirts. So Def Leppard shirts is probably my favorite piece of clothing. It is the one thing that I wear pretty much all the time in summer because I have like a bazillion Def Leppard shirts. I've even had some of you guys send me some Def Leppard shirts, which I am so appreciative of. Next up is, did you go to college? Yes, I'm currently in college, so that answers that question. How long was your longest relationship? Well, given I've never been in a relationship, that question is non-applicable. What would you or have you named your children? I don't have kids, except for the Ice Cream Dolls, which they have their channel here on YouTube, the Ice Cream Babies. You know all their names. If not, go check out their names and you'll learn a lot about the Ice Cream Dolls. Technically, those are my children. Consider the air quotes, their therapy dolls is what they really are, so my therapy doll children, whatever. Y'all might think that's kind of crazy, but I think it's kind of cool. They're 80s dolls, so make sure you check out the information about them. What is your favorite ice cream flavor? Always will be mint chocolate chip. I love me some mint chocolate chip. Mint is my favorite ice cream flavor. So, let's see. What was your first job? I don't know if you consider social media the first job, but you know, that's how that works. What is your go-to hairstyle? Definitely either down or a claw clip during the summer because it's always so freaking hot during the summer, so always having to have your hair up is definitely a must. Have you gone to any concerts or festivals? Yes, I've been to a Big Time Rush concert, an R5 concert. Spencer Sutherland opened up for Big Time Rush. So if you consider that all concerts, obviously, I've been to a couple. Next up is, what is your most memorable childhood memory? I don't know, to be honest, because a lot of things happened in childhood that were definitely memorable. But maybe it was when we first got our first Wii, when we were like really young, and being able to have that to play and grow up with was such a unique and exciting thing for me. Learning about Super Mario Bros. And Wii Sports and everything else like that. Let's see, do you have any pets? Yes, I have one dog. Her name is Gracie. How many siblings do you have? I have one sister. She's older, and her name is Scarlett. Obviously, y'all have seen her. Do you prefer the city or the country? Definitely the country. I'm more of a small town girl, even though I don't live in the country, if that makes sense. But yeah, definitely a small town girl at heart. City life is cool, but not constantly for me because just that's how I am. And then where did you grow up? I grew up here in New Mexico, so New Mexico is my hometown. Not hometown, but home state, however you want to say that. And I've had a lot of memorable things living here in New Mexico, so that is the end of the Get to Know Me tag. With that being said, you guys, that is the end of the Get to Know Me tag 2025. I hope you guys did enjoy it, and if you did, make sure to like this video, turn on post notifications, and subscribe, and maybe you learned something new about me, maybe you knew some of these things about me. However, if you do have other questions about me, make sure to leave your comments, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I love y'all so much, and I'll see you in my next video, which will be very, very soon. I love you, bye!